Yeah, I'm completely stuck. Ugh. It's quite a nightmare. Alright. I don't know if anyone's watching either. Let's see. I think there has been 1 or 2 people watching. 1 person watching.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm completely stuck. I'll show you. Oh, it's exhausting. So I think basically I'm like kind of gatekept by like having to wait to. Oh, what part is
Oh, I
this?
brought these snacks.
Oh, what are they?
Oh, they're like Japanese like fried rice crackers. They're very addictive.
Oh, sick. Wait, which part do you want? Yeah, discussion. Oh, here we are,
Yeah, I also brought this because I need it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it looks like this smoker.
Oh yeah, that person.
I'm stuck there, so I have to wait. I just have to wait. And then it's Tuesday. And then, like.
Yeah, that's like a later in the game thing. I feel like the water left.
Yeah, and there's like just like a lot of things I just can't do. Like, I think I need this. I've like just searched high and low. I can't find that. I don't think I can do this.
There are, like, I think there are some things you can find if you really dig through the environment, but I don't want to like just tell you where things are.
Yeah, I've been collecting these bottles. I forget what to do. Is it clear?
Oh, it's just to like you get some money at the tear machine in
the where?
The at Frit.
Oh, that's the place next door.
Yeah, you can like oh, did you talk to the union people?
Yeah, I've already done that. Oh, I also. So what's funny is maybe this is also holding me back. I basically didn't open that person's door, and I like lied to Everett. So you can just lie to me.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Opening the door.
No,
Do I put it in here?
I think so. No, I would have done that because I've never.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equal. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle.
This is like the only way I made money in my life. I didn't know how to make any other money.
So there's that. There's also board games. I'm like also worried. I kind of want to buy one, but I also.
It's like you have such little money that I've never really bought anything, but I know that there's so much like stuff to buy. That probably does something.
Let's just buy a board game because I can't like do anything right now.
Yeah.
There are numerous types of games.
If you say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
Okay, let's get into it.
Large letters on the front form a title. We're out. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking
game within a game.
Some short, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings. Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel adds, a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures. A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life?
Yes.
Escape to Wirral. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets.
What time are we at also? So we're at 13 hours, 22 minutes.
Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantasy. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice. In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest. Don't forget heated arguments escalating to physical confrontation with your friends. And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't go your way. You pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine.
Look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirral. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes, and seas, also with odd names. It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map. You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
It's you.
Interesting. A communard.
What's so interesting about
The
that?
figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Maybe someone should make role-playing games set in the Revolution.
Good luck finding people who'd want to play as communard.
Look at the die.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs. You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
Take it.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side. You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you.
You have like
His
a bunch
face
of figurines
contorted
now.
into a
You have like that
disturbing
other one
shout.
too.
Yeah.
Then you pocket it. A quick guide to the magical races.
Alright,
of
can
Wirral.
I not play this
Create
game?
your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of
You can just read
importance.
lore.
The Welkin, the Tweorg, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies. The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears. They're known for being powerful magic users,
Magic.
but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight.
Magic.
The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if you're not feeling experimental, a basic Welkin will always do. A grand race of industrious mountain people. They're short, stout, and muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. They're also well versed in the art of combat, where they prefer to use axes and hammers. The Tweorg also come in a few different sub-races. Hill Tweorg, Shield.
Oh my god, what happened?
Tweorg.
Wait, does that...
Oh. The headphone was unplugged and somehow the volume went way up.
Really?
Yeah, the humans.
They're just humans.
I can't hear
What
anything.
else is there to tell? They're
Oh, okay.
average in
That
all
was really
stats.
quiet.
Is that better now?
Jacks of all
It's like very
trades.
quiet for me. It's so
see.
weird. It was so perfect
Is it
1
better
second
now?
ago. I don't know. I'm not really hearing anything.
What's that? The fairy?
A very small
Is that
race
better?
of flying
So
people,
quiet now.
known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps.
I can use.
There are no sub-races for the fairies.
Do you want?
It was working.
Do you want to try these? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I can try this.
I'll put these.
The least popular
that's
of
better.
the Wirral races, the pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy
sure.
wooden dwellings. They spend most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the pygmies.
Is that it?
A colourful box with the title.
Guess so.
It's a nice illustration.
Did you ever get into the cursed back room of this place?
No.
I feel like if you could figure that out.
A small mountain of colourful board game boxes. There are new and endless variety. There's also a large books in a towering mountain of colourful board game boxes and Wirral codices.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Oh, I don't have that much money.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And well, goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled?
She smiles. A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you.
Let's just do it.
Dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Ow, shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful.
He's concerned.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Have you, like, snooped around this area much?
Yeah.
Like, maybe if you, like, try to highlight things, maybe you'll find.
Oh. Maybe I get my flashlight out.
If you use your spidey sense.
But I'm also thinking maybe it has to do with the stats that I have.
I feel like there's usually multiple ways to get into a place, so I kind of feel like if you can't break that down, maybe there's a different way.
Take another look at this.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing.
Trying to sneak up on me.
That's another thing I can do. Just get more trash. Yeah, I feel like I've kind of like exhausted every path. It's just like waiting. And I've, pretty exhaustively extended my, like, spidey sense or whatever.
Have you gone in there?
Huh?
In there?
No. I, like, called all the numbers and
the trash container stand. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Let's see if there's anything I missed.
Dirty rags and organic waste.
Oh.
You see, you've done this before. The movements are no good practice. A box falls into pieces. Not much to see here anymore. You see, you've done this before. A box falls into pieces. There's nothing more of interest. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Have you poked around like in this right area? Maybe there's more stuff.
I went into Kuno's.
Yeah.
I went into Kuno's.
Like Lord of the Flies, like.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
My thing is, like, I feel like if I break into that house, like
I kind of like that you didn't do it. to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to.
Oh, who's that up there?
Yeah, I can't get to them.
Oh, you can't talk to them?
No.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that person?
Yeah, I think I know who it is, but I don't remember if I ever talked to them at this point.
Let me do this once more.
A lorry stuck in the traffic.
Can I see your quests?
A
I know
lorry
I just
stuck
looked at
in
them.
the traffic
Oh,
jam.
yeah, sure.
This big, heavy grad
Fresh.
Find working class
such
has.
an old machine.
Frustrated today. Yeah, I'm like just like going
What is the 2 signatures?
around.
For
I'm supposed to go somewhere to get 2 signatures by some cul-de-sac or something. I think I have to cross the bridge to do that. And I guess I could just fake it, but I kind of want to talk to those people first. I can't sing karaoke because I don't have the tape.
I don't know if I've ever found the tape, to be honest.
Find the working class husband. I think a lot of these things I need to like cross the.
Yeah.
I need to. Yeah. And I think I messed up my stuff with Kuno, so. Your thoughts and ideas do not matter in this society unless they are profitable, or if a rich person dubs it to be. Yeah, let's see. Let me get some more bottles so I can buy that other board game so I can have some other thing to do.
Are there any... I guess you snooped around the pawn shop.
Yeah, I like got into here. I didn't use the I haven't used the
For
phone.
already for me, the machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let's do it.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
Do you know me?
No.
No, I mean, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harry Dubois. Do you have anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine.
Fire up the machine.
Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film is it?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Main.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone. The payphone hangs mutely on the wall. There isn't much more to do here.
I think there's some more bottles I can collect up here.
We're just in bottle collecting simulator now.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. And then it sucks because Kim keeps like freaking standing over everything. like a dope.
Can we talk to him much?
I can talk to him more, I guess. I feel like I've exhausted
most
of that stuff too.
Dang, there's so many bottles here. That's fun.
I think I've exhausted this too.
This is the night what the chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stars by black ribbons. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box.
No, I'm not gonna do this.
You stand and
Yes?
Yeah, let's get that other board game. Because we have 3 more hours. I don't know how much that translates to.
Yeah. What the ratio of time is.
Oh wait, it's here.
Oh, it's not
The tear machines, your bottles clunk into the...
Is that, yeah, that's enough to get the other board game. What's funny is what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna be able to make enough money the next day. And then,
Is there anything you want to buy from the pawn shop, too? Or...
I don't think so. There's
really
like the
remember what's in there.
speaker, but I feel like it's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't see the immediate use of it.
A small mountain of...
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
Alright, let's
This is the game
go.
that she likes.
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy of the game, Suzerainty. It's snugly wrapped in a skin of plastic. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of grinning raiders loading goods onto a ship, while a richly dressed administrator oversees their work. The exact location and time period are left deliberately vague, but it's clearly meant to represent the economic relationship between the Revacholian suzerainty and its many vassals.
Shake.
The box has a nice heft to it. You hear
It's
the
a good
rattle
noise.
of individual wooden tokens and feel their weight shifting back and forth. Even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meaty game of grand strategy and complex player interactions. The plastic wrap rips off as easily as a bodice in a tawdry historical romance. There's a hiss as the lid slides off. Inside, you find a thick, full-color rulebook and more than a dozen pouches of various wooden components. Savor that new board. Bits of wood, paper, and ink. all
that's
wrapped in the
so
sweet
true.
rust of cardboard.
Oh, you should play?
The lieutenant looks over the rulebook
Yes.
before he sees something.
Oh,
that
wait,
makes
maybe he
his
really wants
eyes
to play.
go
Oh my
wide.
gosh.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6 hours. I'm not sure we can afford to set
You.
aside that
Like-
game.
I gotta level up my fucking suggestion.
Yes, I think that's our next goal.
Yeah. Examine the
You open up
components.
a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components that will need to be punched out before you can play.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
those things.
Each cardboard token makes a satisfying as you pop it out. Soon, a neat pile of cardboard coins and counters has accumulated before you.
What? You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
Oh.
In addition
Kim
to
wants
the
to
worker
play, I
and building
think.
tokens used by each player, there are also several piles of colorful resource tokens, each representing one of the game's 4 principal resources. From the Empire of Sefre, orange apricot tokens. From Ilmarat, the ancestral name of Ilmara, gray marble block tokens. From the Seminine Islands, white sacks of sugar tokens. And from Supramuindi and Sarah Maritza, magenta tokens for unprocessed cocaine leaves.
Oh, those are nice.
Oh, he's a little
You
nerd.
hold the open game box
Yeah.
before you.
That's going up.
Oh, wait.
Let's read
I
the
wonder if
rules.
it's gonna go up if you read the rule book too.
Welcome to Suzerainty,
Funny.
a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated and thick as a Gradian novel.
Finally, a proper game to teach children about the importance of trade in the global
The colorful
economy.
illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricots, hauling marble sculptures out of crumbling temples, and harvesting a strange magenta-leafed plant. Everyone is smiling. You begin to suspect there may be a political agenda to this so-called family game. Only one way to find out. The instructions are opaque at first, and introduce many concepts you're not familiar with. Fortunately, there are many diagrams and examples throughout. You soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revachol. Your objective is to increase the suzerain's wealth and renown by accumulating victory points.
How do I accumulate victory points?
That's where the suzerain's vassals come in. The game features 4 vassal nations, each one home to an economically important resource.
Okay.
Each turn, the player collects resources from vassals where they've placed workers.
You haven't done
They
this
may
either,
then
right?
No.
Rearrange their workers,
Because
fulfill
I never had any
contracts,
money.
coin and bonuses, or build structures back in Revachol.
You're actually just really good at
Pages,
begging when you play
your
things.
eye catches on the sidebar labeled Advice for Beginners.
Read it.
Remember,
Yeah.
there are many paths to victory in suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it wholeheartedly.
How is that
The
determined?
actual scoring system appears infinitely complex, with a series of tables and appendices required to compute each player's final victory point total. You skip that part for now.
We gotta level up. It's very important.
Yeah.
Is that door just locked over there? The other one on the right? Like outside?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was trying to get someone to let me in, but I couldn't.
Oh yeah. And you already talked to the weird
Yeah.
thing.
I talked to him a couple times, yeah. I'm gonna see if that little figure's worth anything at the pawn shop.
Yeah. Oh, is there a replacement ball for them in the pawn shop, do you think?
I was looking, but I couldn't find anything.
Might be just something you find somewhere else.
You see rows of toys sold. They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by
Oh my
orange
God.
trousers. They are variously posed, wielding
This
swords
is how we
and
find
rifles
out.
with bayonets.
Oh, I don't know.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like
so
the bright
creepy.
colours indiscriminately.
He's kind of like that, like, pedophile guy from Family Guy.
This set of soldiers
Yeah, I'm
isn't
talking
too
about.
impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Elysium
You're
soldiers.
probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win. Okay. I don't like either set too much, to be honest.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Hmm. 700 sounds about right.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
The boomboxes
Yeah.
wait on the shelves.
Oh, it's only
And
12.
your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you
Yeah, I've never
longingly.
gotten it.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us
He's
have
like-
photonic sensitivities.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
I do appreciate it. Hello again. How can I help you?
So.
Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I feel like you should keep some of these weird things. But
Yeah, I just wanted to see if they...
Because I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
You might come up.
Yeah.
Another time, perhaps.
What's happening? Oh, can you, oh, you didn't know what to do.
Yeah, these are the things I have right now.
Yes.
Map?
Oh yeah, this is what I was trying to find before.
I don't have the map.
Well, it showed this list of like all the
yeah.
checks, skill checks that you can do. Let's see. What?
I don't think I got anything new.
Dang.
I just like completed a couple things.
What does Joyce need?
Wait, where?
Joyce's info on
Something that tries to tell me.
She still wants your badge, right?
Yeah, and I don't have it.
Awkward.
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
I think I've now exhausted.
What's up?
I think the last thing I can think of is there's a book. Here we go.
I'm just gonna read a book.
Stare at the now familiar black and white in cold, detached prose that often describes a scene from one of the Yugoslavia riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. The Yugoslavia riots took place from 27 to 29. Fueled by ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics, these events are often seen as marking the end of a brief period of liberalization known as the Yugoslavia Spring. Like all such periods, it is frequently memorialized in art and literature. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes. It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
You're gonna be heartbroken.
They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love affair.
Oh my gosh.
And in the end, they betray each other and succumb to the
You're so damaged.
The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence. He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft. She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin, as every single one of her dreams dies, one by one. The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit. As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret.
Wow. Just get damaged.
The bullet is still safely sealed away.
What? Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me. If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it.
I feel like we're already doing that though.
In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
What can you say about the bullet so far? A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means
You can always retry
unique
it,
means
I think.
incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
A rifle.
Nice.
Revolutionary period.
Sick.
Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle.
This is
a
actually really
Revacholian
good info.
manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for a well-preserved antique, most likely.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from.
Okay. And?
Shot probably came from the Bell Mercury
An
rifle.
antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
It's probably a good thing.
I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Maoist International in all the nations of the Real Belt.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier. But back to the investigation.
Could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters? Sorry, crossing the line, yes. Yeah.
Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Yeah.
An intricate web of blue line.
Okay,
It
ready
almost
for
looks
this.
like gone.
I already did that.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going
Did
to
you do
cover
this?
most, if not
When
all,
did you-
of
where
the
did you
street
find
and
it?
the square
Envelope?
between the
This was
existing
Everett?
houses. It's
I don't
3
really remember.
stories tall.
This after I lied to him.
Yeah.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
I'm no
Let's see if we
property
can-
lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Logic.
There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access. And for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
These people are going to have.
I don't think I did this.
Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it. Evra probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. The
Yeah,
Vat won't believe you
that's
could
what I
enter
was thinking.
Yeah.
signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
That's kind of what I imagined. Hmm.
Is there anything in that trash can?
I've already gone in there. And then that guy disappeared, which is interesting. Where'd he get to? There's no other fucking place to go. I think I've searched every trash can. I think I've done basically. I really
Is there
don't.
anything to do in your hotel room? I don't know.
I think I went back there. I'll do it again. Oh, there's more people here now. Can I?
Yeah, I guess just as time goes on, things are people are moving around.
Yeah, I think this is like.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of people.
I wonder if this opens at a certain time.
I don't know, because didn't the manager say, like, oh, I've
You
always
see
wondered what's
a
behind
heavy
that
stool.
door? Never gotten
Hmm.
Maybe there isn't anything.
We'll try looking into the mirror again for some time.
Oh, yeah. Is that door good at anything?
No.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore.
Yeah.
I'll try to talk to that lady again. I don't think I can talk to her from here. No! I'm just like, how did she even get up there?
Any of these people important?
I don't think I can really click on any of them.
Are the curtains important? Did you already do that?
These?
Yeah.
I tried to.
I'm
but
just
I
like
couldn't.
clicking.
Behind the dockwork.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't do it. Yeah. I didn't. I gotta say, I didn't think that this was going to happen with this game.
You just get stuck.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's always like a kind of like a. I guess I could just go to sleep. Something feels weird about doing that.
Yeah, about just like waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember if that's like a mechanic, like just waiting for a certain period of time. It just
A
feels
small
like you
set
should
of
be
tire
doing
tracks on
something.
a brown
Oh,
street.
have I not
you're-
done this?
Yeah, you should do this.
No.
Because I think you failed this before,
Let the
and I think you just leveled up, so you're able to retry it, but it sucks.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's the thing about this game is like you can just straight up just fail stuff, and then it's like you don't know. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't find the balcony guy anymore. Have you been in any of these buildings here?
Yeah, I've been in them, and I like picked up one random person's. I like broke into their home.
You're back.
Oh, it's
Good. What we
There was a touch of discomfort there. She nods.
That's the man who was killed. Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is more lessons in basic reality. We're in Martinez, baby. A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed. Aren't we all?
She
I feel like I already
refers to our
talked to her about
corresponding
this.
ages.
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is a great
I already
hand
know this
history detective. They built this city to resolve history. Up the nations of the Occident, or in the DeLorean century. They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men. We are standing on a
Tuesday
fertile, self-sufficient island, able
No,
to
I'm just
sustain
wondering
up to
when,
200
Yeah, it's kind of a nightmare because I feel like when Wednesday happens,
like all this stuff is gonna happen.
I feel like maybe the first day I just did.
You just did a lot.
I just like did too much stuff or something, and now the game's like stuck.
Because you did art, like I feel like Joyce and Eva are like two of the main players, and like the union people are like also important.
Like
so you already talked to all of them.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building.
I thought I kind of like went through all the dialogue options for both of them, but
coalition government in Cylindian Mission Command.
I guess I didn't.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
So many thoughts, like I definitely only unlocked like a pitiful amount of thoughts. Like I didn't. There's so many that I've never seen.
Was there something else?
Have you seen that one?
No,
I remember
I don't think I've
something
seen most of the
about a
ones that we
lowdown.
have actually.
Glad to have
Except
been
for
of
like the really
assistance.
basic ones. Like,
Yeah.
Have you been in the building where the smoking guy is? Oh, I guess maybe this is the building.
Yeah. I'll sneak into this person's room again. I just don't like want to futz around with their stuff too much.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
I mean, I kind of know why.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Kraz Mazov?
Yeah.
Except that Kraz Mazov is dead. He's been dead for 50 years now.
Don't you see the resemblance?
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kraz here didn't drink nearly as much as you. Very well.
He's humoring you.
Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you? Alright, but here's the big thing. Kraz Mazov looks Samaran, and you don't. Okay, you win. Be Kraz Mazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Kraz Mazov anyway?
Because I believe,
We could be like a
I think you have misunderstood who he
revolutionary
was. If you say so.
whoever lives here should
Oh yeah, you have another thought gained from this. That's so funny. What are the options of your thoughts now? So, does it tell you what it gives? What's the...
-1 rhetoric. Or wait, maybe
Does
I
it
don't
tell
know.
you the solution or no? So
No.
do you not find out the perks?
Maybe I just don't know, yeah. Anything else? I think I could steal this person's shirt, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I can go there early. Let me in. Let me in. This is like some sort of hell, I think.
This door is made
I think this is like existentially,
We should return indeed.
like this kind of like
It's
adventure
like,
game, like nothing is responding to you anymore, kind of like.
Like you've exhausted all the dialogue options. Every door is locked.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god, this is just a freaking nightmare, and I don't want to go in there.
Yeah. No, I think
okay.
we should hold firm in this and not go in there.
Yeah, I think that's like an interesting choice. And I don't want to like just go there out of boredom.
Yeah.
I feel like the game shouldn't like force me to do something like that.
No, and I don't think it actually really does. So I think.
No, it's just like I'm like, oh, what the fuck do I do? Let's just see it.
Inside, you see a set of steering
Oh my
levers,
god.
a radio microphone, a pull-out keyboard, and the soft glow of the.
This is precinct 57. Not yet. 57.
Yeah, it's just like waiting on things. I think like maybe it's just like they give you all this time to explore, but you already you just did it faster. Maybe?
Yeah. Let's see what this guy says.
Hello, compatriot. It's about not the.
Actually, neither ostriches or sheep bury their heads in the sand.
Suit yourself, officer. Hide your face. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up apples.
Apples is exactly the kind.
Fine.
Maybe I'll talk to Everett again now that I know that he's like kind of not so. Wait, what is this?
Oh.
Is that UI bug?
Maybe. What's that?
I have a feeling what's going on is a UI bug.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's.
Let's talk to this guy.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god, this guy, like, I'm going insane.
Let's see. I think he's okay. I think I've exhausted that too. Oh my god. This was an unexpected. I didn't expect for something quite like this to happen. I didn't think that this would be the issue of the game for me. It's just like, oh, can't do anything. That's cool.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old
Hey.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
did.
God.
Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes. Wisdom wither. Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, yes.
I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What is that?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking the soup? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside.
Mm.
They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes,
Have you
sir.
done this before?
No.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Okay, I'll talk to him. Okay.
The cook. Maybe the cook has some like secrets.
Yeah. Have you talked to the cook before?
Now,
like
what can
not
Everett
that
Clare
much.
do for you today?
I'm looking at you, Shady.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving
Oh my
parts
God.
in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Mistress Brace pupil.
Unfortunately, I can confirm this.
Kids like, yeah.
Decidedly outmoded views.
Personally, I'm not big on the whole race
Okay.
thing, but that's okay. It's all right to be a massive race. Let me assure you,
He's
I'm very
pretty
glad
funny.
you're comfortable sharing this with me. I run a big and quirky organization. Birds of all feathers. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very...
Oh. That was useful.
We gotta investigate this soup, and we gotta play a board game. Very important.
Yeah.
There are 2 new goals.
And it is killing me that it's like, oh my god, there's like another in-game hour that I have to spend twiddling my thumbs before I can do any story stuff again. Oh.
Is there a waiting mechanic? Like, can you wait for a set period of time?
I don't know. Not that I know of.
Like, can you take a nap?
I guess it is also, it's like, I guess it's good that I didn't wait because I did all this other stuff that didn't do really much of anything.
It's weird because at certain times, like, I feel like time feels very precious in this game, but it's weird that there are moments where definitely, like...
Really? Maybe that happens later. Run! Maybe it's also I've been running the entire time.
I definitely didn't know you could run for a sizable portion of the game, I think.
Okay, let's...
oh yeah, good, he's there.
Let's get him! Let's get him!
Let's arrest
The man
him.
ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
It's in the borscht you're making.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange
Oh my
language,
god.
and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising.
Horse need more vodka?
Vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits.
Oh, it's just
Never move,
vodka.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht.
That sounds
indeed.
gross.
Turn it
Maybe
up
it's
and
good?
ask
I don't know.
yourself.
Huh.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous
The official Disco Elysium cookbook is gonna be released, and
Is
it's
it?
just gonna... No, I'm just kidding.
Is there one?
That would be really funny. I don't know what other food...
The sandwich!
Which sandwich?
The guy
Oh,
basically
yeah,
eating
yeah,
a sandwich?
Yeah, the, like,
Oh my god. I would do that.
It would be a
That'd
really funny thing to, like, release, and it would just be, like, the one piece of salami, the vodka borscht.
Oh yeah, salami, borscht, the sandwich. It is funny you heard about the Halo cookbook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard all of that.
Yeah.
That's, like, exactly, like,
Yeah.
maybe, like, the most entertaining thing designed specifically
I
for
watched
me.
a video where someone actually made a couple things.
How did it go?
They're like, oh, so this is good.
But
Doesn't have anything.
It's
What
like,
food
what?
do they eat in Halo? Can't think of any. But this would be a cool game to have to cook for.
Ooh, what happens? Okay, you can decide. Should you like ramp up the vodka, or you should like take out the vodka?
Turn the vodka up, yeah.
Yeah, should we cause
He
chaos?
smiles.
Woo!
Oh my god, you leveled up.
Into the pot. With a
This is
whistle,
sick.
he stirs the brew.
Can I have some of it? Yeah.
He smiles and
Oh my
nods
god.
enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup.
Are you friends?
The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls.
Oh wait, is it your
again.
suggestion that you need to level up to convince Kim to play the board game with you?
Oh.
Not that you have to do that, but it'd be pretty funny.
Where's the... Let's see that freaking... Where is that?
He's an interact, right?
Or did I just eat it?
No, it's there.
Where?
The
Am I
board
stupid? No, borched.
Oh, is it in items? Wait, you definitely got it as an item. Is it a tool? Oh, it's a tool. It's on the right. Right?
No.
Or no, on the left. Yeah, that's it.
How do I...
Can you use it?
How do I drag it into my hand?
Oh, interesting. Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go!
Hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where
I don't even think I've ever drank
magic
this game.
happens. Light
I've done like some of the
reflects
other
off
random
thermal
drugs you
cup.
can do though.
The borscht may not look like much, but doubtless it'll get the job done.
Oh, it's hot.
Better
That's so
pop it
funny.
open before it gets cold. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably
Alcohol.
easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off. The hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're
Let's go.
home now.
Let's
The golden
go.
sun melts down
The
your
Zeke
throat.
rays.
Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey
Secret
mess.
task complete.
So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done. From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Let's smoke some cigarettes.
Just wait it out.
There it is. You picked the best one. Get a load of this
Yeah,
rock
sir.
and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
Let's do it.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul.
Secret
a nostalgia
task.
for
That's so
yourself.
funny.
The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
This is sick. This is a sick game. Alright, time to wait another hour. Okay, let's see. The board game. It's this one, right?
The Serenity box is heavy and slightly awkward in what?
Ah.
Lieutenant hate fun? Is he the fun police? The lieutenant gives you a sour look. He may or may not hate fun, but either way, he does not appreciate your attitude.
Let's do it again.
Have you tried goading him?
You're just checking out because, you know, I could crush your ass.
In your dreams, maybe. I've
Mm.
thrashed my share of trash talkers before.
This game knows
Now
how much
come
I
on,
want to do
let's
this.
put childish things
But am I gonna miss the...
No, you should. Wait, miss what?
Because it's like 1 to 6 hours.
No, I don't think so.
What is detective work?
Because you're waiting just for tomorrow, right?
No,
You
today.
need logical inference.
For this, for the
attention
smoking
to
guy.
detail, the ability to
Oh,
analyze your
I didn't know what
opponent's
time that's supposed to be at.
I do feel like my thinking has become somewhat rigid. Maybe a little diversion to keep the mind limber is just what's in order.
See? He's doing the hard work himself.
Oh, he wanted to play it.
Alright, you've convinced me. How do we play?
It'll probably shorten it if you...
You explain the basic setup
Already
procedures to the lieutenant, who seems to be a quick study. You each take your bag
Yay!
of tokens and
You're gonna play
and
the
unfold
game!
the board between you. In the center is the crown of Revachon.
I like that we're doing this in the kitchen.
It kind of feels right to me.
Each one supplying some raw material desired by the suzerain. Apricots from Safre, archaeological treasures from Ilmarat, sugars from the Seminine Islands, and magenta cocaine from Supra Muindi and Sarah Maritza. There's also a neat little log to keep track of your progress in case you need to
so you're not like
away and return to it later. The lieutenant goes first.
Hopefully.
He draws a contract card and moves several of his workers to the Safre territory of the board, and the others to the Seminole.
Who do you think's gonna win?
All right, detective. Your turn.
You have a few options available to you.
Ooh.
Will you try to fulfill contracts right away, or rearrange your workers to maximize production on future turns? Remember what the rulebook said. You'll want to choose a strategy early on and stay committed to it.
So like long haul or short haul?
Try to fulfill contract.
You draw a contract card offering a number of coins in exchange for archaeological treasures. You place all your workers on the Ilmarat territory. On your next turn, you produce 6 units of archaeological treasure and fulfill the contract for a handful of coins.
Not bad, detective.
But not good enough, the lieutenant seems to be saying. As he completes his own contract card, the lieutenant is rewarded with 4 coins and a round wooden token
This is amazing.
that he places in the center of the board.
That's a
I
marker.
love games.
It's worth 2 victory points.
Growler silently.
The lieutenant returns your baleful with a
I do kind
satisfied
of want
grin.
him to win more.
Come on, is that your game face? You're practically broadcasting your position to the lieutenant with that expression. Glancing over the board, you see several possible strategies. Pressing more workers into service would increase your economic output and help you to survive a possible conflict with the lieutenant. Or you could ignore your labor supply and focus on fulfilling contracts for points and resources. Those aren't your only options. You can also show your workers how much you appreciate them by investing some of that wealth in them. After all, they're the ones producing wealth for the suzerain. Well, sure, you can do that. It's just not a terribly effective strategy, but then it's up to you.
I feel like it is telling you that number 2 is like the best one, but it's like interesting to do.
I think I want to do this
one.
one.
I feel like that's the most interesting thing.
To the lieutenant's puzzlement, you spend several turns building various improvements
Your
to your
infrastructure.
territorial infrastructure. Soon, your workers have access to clean water, paved roads, and basic hobbies. In return, they produce 1 extra resource per turn.
Too bad investing in your workers just isn't worth many points.
Oh,
Take a look at the
no.
scoring tables in the back. You see in table 8C that investing in territorial infrastructure multiplies your final victory point.
Oh man, look at what time it is.
Say not at all.
What?
Whereas
Is that when you need
erecting
to...
monuments in
Oh,
your
it's like
shop
gone
gives
way
you a
faster.
multiplier
Is
of
it really?
5.
I think so. So you're saying biases, Roser, diverse.
Yes, precise.
Now it's the lieutenant's turn to respond. He moves aggressively onto the Safre territory. Soon, his workers are producing a steady supply of extremely valuable apricots. For several turns, you struggle to respond to the lieutenant's burgeoning apricot empire.
Oh my gosh.
Eventually, you relocate
What time do
the
you need
majority
to
of your
look at the
workers
guy?
to Super
What time's the
Mundi
guy?
and
21.
Sarah Maritza,
Okay.
where they begin producing a bumper crop of cocaine tokens. You draw a new
Please let me
contract
exit.
card.
Oh my god, I'm so
According
scared.
to the text, there's an aristocrat willing to trade a large supply of cocaine for a number of coins and access to a rare bonus. Amplified music worth 7 victory
Ooh,
points.
amplified
You know,
music. Oh my god,
this
your
isn't
cocaine and
unlike
disco
the
empire.
situation the
Yes.
historical Revacholian suzerainty faced in Safre in the middle of the last century.
Ignore the
You've
thought.
reached a critical
Okay, yeah, you can
strategic
leave.
juncture. How do you respond to the lieutenant's aggression?
Are you sure? It's going to take a while to set everything up again.
You hold the open game box before you.
Okay.
Oh my god. I was so scared that that was just gonna ruin.
That would be crazy.
Oh, what was that?
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme.
Oh, it's a pinball machine.
Used on everything, from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
I kind of wish I did some more game
Cling
stuff in
to
here
a
because there's
picture book
definitely less
version of
random
the past
things.
century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Oh, I'm glad you got to play the game with Kim.
Well, it's good because if
Killed time for you.
oh yeah, if there's more time or whatever, or if there's more time like that, then I could just play that game again.
Yeah.
I'll speed up the time.
Where are we going?
We're going into the back way to find the smoking person.
Yeah.
Now it's like time is like.
Now you're
oh,
running.
yeah.
We have time.
Yeah, I just like want to be there. I just like I feel like if I
If
I
you
feel like
missed
I
it, that
waited
would suck.
so long, and
Yeah.
I would just feel awful if I had to do this again. Or if if I had to wait another day. Or
Oh, there's a light on in the window. I don't know if that's important.
it's probably
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Should we wait until the right time?
Yes?
Okay.
is there some other way to spend the time?
Just kidding. Smashed.
I feel like I should. I feel like that's gonna mess up my options. And
It probably would. I've never done it, but it would be pretty funny. The idea of drinking hot alcoholic borscht is like so funny to me.
Does it sound gross to you, or does it sound
It sounds
good?
kind of delicious. Well, I'm like a big like Bloody Mary kind of person, so it sounds kind of good to me, to be honest.
Uh-oh.
Bad game. Bad game.
Lazy Debs. Lazy
Debs. yeah.
Let's go. Yes.
Yeah.
I like that this is also being.
Yeah, their editing process.
Let's reduce the frame count. Let's do every
60 FPS.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Best game.
LOL. This game. Oh.
Oh, look, your
Oh, nice. Feeling good.
Your
feeling,
status.
Feeling great. Feeling good. How are you? Should I smoke another cigarette to kind of...
Yeah, it might damage your health. Oh yeah, it says 1 intellect minus 1 health. Actually, that's pretty useful to know if you ever need to do any weird like stat changes and that other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Make sure that's like it's posted.
Yeah, we gotta post
that to Twitter. Yeah. Where did I save it? Or is it not saved yet? Waiting for several timers to tick down.
Wow, you're right. Time went so much faster when
the board game. Yeah.
That's interesting. I feel like I never paid attention to the time like close enough to figure out how they dealt with it, but so like I didn't know that it could speed up.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a
I also don't think I noticed how important apricots were in this game.
Oh, really?
Like, it's
That's
such a... Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a consistent sort of theme. Oh, the apricot gum would be another thing in the... anything apricot cinnamon flavored, I think, would be pretty good.
It reminds me of like a kind of like peach pie kind of vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, I should start writing these things down, because this is a bad idea. This is really dorky.
What, the cookbook?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, wait. Can we develop this? Can we make the Elysium cookbook? I would go so hard on this. I would make it.
It's like, it would be a good zine, at least.
No, it would be a great zine.
Okay, so let's do apricot. So definitely like some mixed drinks.
Yeah, the
apricot gum, apricot cinnamon thing. I don't know how to spell cinnamon. Things. How do you spell cinnamon? I guess I could also pull this up. So I don't know who's watching right now, but I think we've struck gold.
I think this is a great. I would love to do this. Vodka borscht, and it's hot.
And it's hot.
And it's hot.
The salami or the sausage. Is it salami?
I think it's salami.
Because he's like cutting it and then.
Sandwich
with, and I remember it has tomato and mayo.
That's a classic.
This is pretty.
And then
great.
just cocaine. Does that count as food? That's it. Great.
Alright, cool.
We have to just, keep our eyes out.
Just so people know, this is what was up on my Twitter when I opened it up.
I knew way too many people that had tickets before it got canceled.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Okay, so let's... Oh, I accidentally started tweeting it at John... What was that? How do you say it? Hinckley? John Hinckley?
I don't know if that's how you say it.
Where's the... Oh, the desktop. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, it's too fucking large. Oh, okay, so let's reduce the frame count one more time and save. I'm just gonna save over it. Oh my god, is it still? What the hell? Not even a minute's passed.
Maybe it's because you're not doing anything?
Oh.
Do you think? Oh, that would be messed up. How risky do you think it is to play the board game again?
It's pretty. I think it's pretty risky. So, can I just talk to? Let's
just chat it up.
Yes.
Let's convince him there's a sexy dark mystery twist.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal
you have a small soul.
With a very small soul. One you should be
ashamed
of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
After you've established yourself as a raging racist.
Yeah. The investigation. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You're wearing a Revolutionary Air Brigade jacket, aren't you?
What? These? It's just seasonal clothing.
And those look like airman's pants, good for storing tools in.
Where is this going?
I have this place in my head where I develop new ideas and
Same.
connections.
Interesting. I think it's called the brain.
It's
Oh,
not
that's
brain.
No, normal people
mind
don't have
palace.
this. It's a mind laboratory.
Sherlock.
Okay, art cup.
Art cup. Oh, I should turn on. It's extremely hot in here, I think. I'm gonna turn on the AC.
It's pretty,
It's extremely hot.
We just have to add more elements of torture to this playthrough.
Well, you don't need to be tortured. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it's a little bit better.
Let me get one of these snackies.
Okay.
How are you? Oh, 3 minutes have passed.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And then I realized that you harbor some kind of sentiment towards the Revolutionary Air Brigades.
I do not harbor a sentiment for Revolutionary Air Brigades in particular.
You just have an interesting outfit.
Just Air Brigades then?
Okay, I wanted to become an
Aww.
aeronautical pilot. Then I turned 10 and realized we no longer have an air force.
Aww.
Absolutely nothing.
The revolutionary must have added a little luster to it. For a
Aw.
10-year-old Kitsuragi. He will never admit it, though.
Absolutely nothing?
I've noticed. And, okay, the revolution employed a more forward-looking 8-rotor design. Their blades were foldable, and their pilots were better trained and motivated.
Aww.
I see this from a purely tactical standpoint.
Thank you.
Good.
You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite. or
Oh,
quarter.
see, we didn't. I
My
don't think we
father's
knew that.
father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother.
Did you know that?
From my mother's side.
I don't think I ever knew the
It's not an
name
interesting
of
fact.
like what the fictional name of
Yeah.
his ethnicity is supposed to be.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer.
Can I have one
A
of these?
geopolitical interest and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, and isolary state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say
Oh, wow.
mysterious.
You're really addicted to me.
Really good.
It's like a soy saucy rice cracker that's been deep fried or something.
Oh, never mind that
You're
Seoul.
barking at the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Eva Khoury.
Let me see if the gift is ready. Or is it too big?
That'd be great.
What should I say here?
Lazy dinners. You know what this
I
game-
feel like if I
this
said
game-
this now, I feel like they would get
people would actually
legitimately
think that you're.
upset.
Well, if they were watching the stream, they would know it's
Yeah.
a joke.
Yeah.
They're not real fans of the game if you're not watching the stream. You don't have. You don't have to. Okay, that's. You're like, please.
Should I pull the trigger? Should I pull the trigger? That's...
I love that you have this little here.
About John Hinckley Jr.
Yeah. Do it. yeah.
Just so it's unclear. Just so it's unclear enough what my
What your true
my
opinions
true
are.
perspective is. Best game of all time. Yeah. I think some people will get legitimately upset. If
No,
we say
yeah, they
this. But maybe no one will care. We'll let that cook. We'll let that cook. Wait, where's the recipe? Yeah, we have to take inventory. Alright.
A point of pride to him.
Hmm. You ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-oh.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
I love how many options are always about, like, you always do the head tap.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
I figured that
Just
would
no.
be it.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips. The order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
What's happening?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Good. Let's change the subject.
You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh, the perfect autosave.
Let's just talk. Right in front.
Yeah?
Lock him in
No
there.
response. He's having trouble processing it. A moment passes.
What do you want to know? Good. What about me? Good.
Good grief. I'm gonna read some of this.
Does it have to be, like,
The
really
face of
at
King Friso
that hour?
smiles at you. For some reason,
Maybe it
the
can just be
smile
after.
now strikes you as more forced than it did before.
Let's see. Should I just play the fucking board game?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Now we're so close.
Comrade, but
think I've
like the
read all this.
only 4, perhaps. So please, if you value our radical
Okay,
Mazovian
let's just
perspective
go
on
down this.
contemporary politics,
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the débardeurs.
Here we go. 1
They're
minute
probably
pass.
bankrolling the thing.
you flip back to the front
No,
of the
no.
bench. The table of content. Unsurprisingly,
think I've
you
gone
skim
down.
the
Oh!
headlines.
Just
Gaston's handiwork.
standing right
According
there.
to- You flip back to the front.
Wait. Okay, let's talk to him. That scared me.
You found me. That was insane.
His slender figure is
Oh my
backed
gosh.
by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
Yes, the cleaning lady. Let's have some.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
I was hoping to talk to a possible witness. Your balcony overlooks the murder scene.
Then I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
By the way, I'm really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
I want to talk to him.
That's
first.
nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Run
To
where?
the city. It's a beautiful night.
Alright, good.
Take care, alright?
I'm still What do you think? Yeah. So you have a bunch of options, right? All those other ones that are above that one.
It's hard to tell which ones.
Does it? If you click on solution, does it do anything? Yeah, I guess it's just like, what are you buying?
I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. We'll be fine.
Do you want to take on just a random one?
Yeah, maybe that's better than not doing anything.
Although, unless there's one that you really like. Think you want. Sure.
Does this not have any negative?
I don't think. Yeah, it says none.
This is derealization. That sounds
like
kind of cool.
dissociating, maybe.
There is one that I
What
think
are the
I
other
had
ones?
to do. Right? Isn't this?
You have to do the shit compressor, but you don't have to do it.
Which one is that?
I mean, are you talking about before? Or
There's one that was like, oh, you have to do it.
Oh, really?
I think it's this one. I'll do this one.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Something different.
Of course.
He smells good. Why am I supposed
He smells good.
It's weird, right?
He smells good, and that's weird.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
It's only 3 likes, not too many. Maybe too negative. Okay, let's see something. Finally, a different.
Ooh. Flyers for underground poets. Open merchants. Ooh. Wait, is that a kimono? What is that?
Do I want to steal it though?
Oh, it'd be so cool if we had that robe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
no!
Have you done that before?
I don't remember. No, I've seen the robe. I don't remember if I like wore it. You could just like make him hate so much.
His hands are...
Oh, true, yeah.
This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Sur la Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
I'm not gonna. I'll do it.
My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfortable. That's really all I can tell you about it.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
How did you two become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Indian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
You're describing how the coalition occupied Archangel.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
There's a joke here, and you know what it is.
Oh boy.
I'm a masturbator.
Oh boy.
Oh, how wonderful. I've heard it's oodles of fun. Not that I have time to take up new hobbies myself.
The lieutenant lets out a long, nasal sigh.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
What's his wrong?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So you can tell me about him as he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like
What are you doing in the apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
Isn't it rude for your friend to leave you alone like this?
We're old friends. Nothing's taboo between us. He comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's very active.
What is Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this EPIS thing?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
What does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
What is that letter say? God, this guy's so annoying.
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success.
He's so like bureaucratic.
We are very excited to take it to the next level. A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it gonna be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol gonna be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Except that candidate members never become full members, do they?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation.
I hate this guy.
But we were talking about my friend here, not politics. I'm all ears, officer.
So official like you doing in Martinez.
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some sort of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Moral Intern is joking or not.
It is the most important thing. It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at
all. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Okay.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me.
Aww, no leaflets.
You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency. Whatever you wish. I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
Can you describe?
I couldn't see their faces well. There were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Did any of them look like drummers?
Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
I think we can drop the drummer angle. It was my bad.
Is any of them huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened?
I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were any of them women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
What ethnicity?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent. Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy?
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't check your watch?
My watch? Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight. Give or take.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
These are all my questions.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist the RCM. A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Oh, I gotta hear all the stuff. Yes, to say.
Men in his
yo, what's up?
Underprivileged young men's apartment in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we're still playing Disco Elysium. How far are we? How many hours are we in? 15 hours. Only, what, how many? 7 hours to go?
I guess so.
That's not the worst. Alright. I'm not going anywhere, I just want to look around the apartment.
Cool.
I have to say...
I kind of feel like you should steal the clothes, but you don't
Let
have
me
to
know if
steal
you
the
have any
clothes.
further.
Oh yeah, you're gonna answer.
Oh yeah, I feel like the first 7 hours I really liked. The past 7 hours I did not like at all. There are some parts of the past 7 hours that were good, but I think I like what's the word? I think I basically I think I like got too far too quick, and then I was just like running around aimlessly, and it was really painful. And there's no clear way to like speed up time or anything. And yeah, I'm gonna take this hat, and I'm gonna take this.
I feel like something similar happened to me too, where I feel like my favorite parts were in the beginning and the end, or in like the last third of the game. Oh my god, this. Oh no. I want the gloves, dude. Oh no.
I think the glasses. I wish I could like see the rest of me. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I'll switch back for the rest of this stuff. Or no. No.
Does Kim react to you wearing that at all?
Yes.
I'm a little surprised.
You have acquired the
I have acquired the hat.
It looks good on you. The coalition, the economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
What's this international
La
community?
communauté internationale is what
It's like a
Revolutionaries
UN
colloquially
kind of
call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
I've heard about this moral intern before. I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists.
Yeah, the moralists are kind of
Hence,
interesting.
Moralist
Like,
International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many
Institutions.
mind babies, as is the coalition.
So I'm a moral intern bitch.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
But why?
Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
I already know he is. But what is Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
I think I'm
Is option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Usually the most boring one.
Not boring, my friend. Responsible. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed. An ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are. Now, enough of this delightful political interview. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
What is Shirley Chef?
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPI.
Hello.
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
Darling? That can't be an official designation.
What is a Revachol darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown.
We're gonna learn about more food.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone.
Meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Oh, I feel like the measure head probably said a lot of food stuff.
Wait, what is that?
No, the racist guy. He really hates potatoes.
He hates potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you wish, of course.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal.
Oh, this is your. Is this your liberal call?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you're like centrist.
I don't want it. I like ultra. I am an ultra liberal, but yeah, let's just keep saying none of the above.
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience.
Never got one.
I'm too fiery.
That's a pity. Real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. All the leading citizens are waiting there.
Yeah.
You're so reasonable.
I don't think I actually want to do that. Let me go back there.
Yeah. You have a lot of good clothes right now.
I have
you have so many options.
Too many clothes. I guess I need to get rid of some soon or something. Shoes. I do like these yellow clothes.
I feel like the tie is what makes you like insane in a good way.
Yeah. I like these ones. Actually, I'll do these ones.
Pretty good stats.
Let's see. Hat. I think that's it in here, right? So round enough.
Yes?
Something felt a little anticlimactic about that.
Yeah, that he didn't actually see it.
Sorry, I don't want to get in trouble for wearing that outfit unless my character's really drunk. Or if I feel like it's like,
I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just really curious to see if it was gonna like immediately do something.
Yeah.
Although, you know how like one detail that he said is that one of them had a Mesk accent. Wasn't Mario a Mario character?
Yeah.
That guy probably.
I was skeptical about him. And then it also says there's no women.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk to that guy.
I wonder if he's still there.
Looks like everyone's kind of gone home.
Yeah. Is there anything that's particularly good to do at night?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like, I mean, I don't know if there actually is. But...
Probably seems just like...
Oh, did you get the boots off of the body or no?
No, I
didn't. Because I remember that was one thing in that they're like, oh, if you want to do that, you should wait for Kim to go to bed. Because he will judge you so hard. That's just an example of like a nighttime task.
Yeah, I think that was good. Oh, maybe I wonder if I can sell his clothes. Oh no, he's not accepting clothes. Never mind. He's up really late. I'm so excited for there to be new stuff.
There is like a whole, you know, other area across the waterlogged.
Yeah, because that's what's gonna open up after I go to sleep, right?
Yep. Mario's in here, is he? No. I could clocked out.
I think I should just go to sleep. Great.
I think that's valid.
I don't really know if anything is worth doing. Yo, what up? How's it going? I'm sending my little character to sleep. See you in the morning.
Bye.
I gotta shut the door. Oh, can I? I don't think I was kind of fucked up. Because I don't think I can,
What?
Put that. I don't think I can put this bottle. Yeah, I can't pick up that bottle.
Oh, that's weird.
But I can pick up the other ones. Can I take a bath?
No, you have to be dirty and disgusting. Wait, did you already take a bath?
Yeah. That was, I just feel weird going to bed with my clothes on.
Just you and your pack of cigarettes. Looking great.
What is this?
This is just
the bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours.
Yeah, go to sleep. It's going good.
Still cold.
The past honestly, the past 7 hours of this game has been a little rough. But hopefully, seems like a bunch of stuff is gonna open up, and I think it's gonna be better. I really should have played that board game earlier.
Here we are again, my broken bud. Waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No. You have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating. Brother man. It's your disgusting body.
Oh, God.
Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
I'm an artist, and liver damage is my art.
Oh yeah, baby.
The voice
Frame
lines,
your
yeah.
suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then. Go back to the other place.
Oh, baby boy.
Oh my God.
You're already in the other place. There's no nourishment for you tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe if you weren't so hard on yourself.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it.
I feel like I don't know who the Chapo voice actors are in this. Like, I don't know, like...
Are they these people?
I have no idea. Like, I feel like I just don't know.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Alright. Can I look in the mirror again? Let's see. So let's just check it.
Looking good.
Let's see, what else is there? This hasn't really done anything for me, I feel, yet.
Yeah. I feel like I don't think you really put into context for you.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It is.
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory,
what is
and
art?
performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world?
Have you looked at her lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Yes, I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No
Art
valid
critic,
representations and reproductions of
That
social
sounds cool.
norms as made manifest in stuff.
Oh yeah. You
We're
can kind of
talking
choose like
real
your cop
even art
archetype,
here.
and there's like several
Become
different
the art
kinds.
Half
But you can only choose
half
one.
cop.
I think I'm the art cop in real life.
Yeah. I think I'm definitely Apocalypse Cop.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm just like a prepper, actually, secretly.
Secretly.
Openly.
Wait, I don't have to be 100%. Yeah.
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home. Exactly. It's not only your
Hot
duty
gained
to
actual
only catch
art
the
degree.
criminals of the
Wow.
street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists
Is
and
it-
writers of the world.
Is it cost free to stop with thought and replace it before it's done, do you think?
I want that, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
I think the cop archetypes are...
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Damn.
It's barely covered.
Art cop. There's the apocalypse one. There's sorry cop if you're too apologetic. And then there's like superstar cop or something.
Anthony Fantano, the art cop. I just run it downstairs.
Oh, these people in the primary one. Oh my gosh, look who it is.
Yes?
What's this?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform.
Oh, to give me my badge back. Oh my god.
Not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Really, the cavalry.
I'm definitely not the cavalry. Yes, I am. I know.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere, but if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Let's just do this by the book now.
By the... Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
So precinct.
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
That's a good looking guy.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Maybe she's a narcop too. So you're the police, cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Who are you, the police?
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A horse-faced woman.
You're a fucking asshole. Are we done here?
No.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
You look like shit.
Wow. You seem stable and in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had a positive effect on you. Now, what do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head.
I'm totally not who this is.
But different face. The suit, the sunglasses, the haircut. He's famous. That's how you know his face.
Let's do it.
You know.
Woo!
It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Isn't it the 41st?
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
God, this guy's a jackass.
Somewhere good.
Let's take more hypothetical.
Okay.
So what happened? Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't Albin.
This isn't your imaginary police station.
You're not going to believe this, but... Police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Just ask him some more questions.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like.
Like a man run like a prophet.
Not the prophet shit again.
Are you famous or something?
Not as famous as you, superstar.
Yeah, it's still irony.
Oh, yes, you are. And you've worked really, really hard, haven't you?
Jean is obviously suffering.
Okay, superstar. Talk to me.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
No.
Don't you have to?
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now.
If you don't want me to answer questions, maybe you could hear me say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Hey, why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it? Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time. You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Basically,
okay,
yes.
Well... I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Wait, your voice I recognize.
Oh really? I wonder where.
Lost my badge recently when I called to report it. It seemed you were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
Yes, I haven't seen you before.
Okay then. It's probably a coincidence. People sound alike. Goodbye.
Tremble. The time is now.
What time?
Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time.
What the hell is happening?
Oh, Half-Light is like a really freaky character trait that I don't know exactly how to describe.
The world
it's like weird dark
into a silent grave
energy, I don't know.
All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Oh, this is asking you to be probably Apocalypse Cop. I don't know if you can...
Monday morning, the moment you arrived in this reality, are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
This is because I'm the same one Monday thing.
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will
forgot to take my allergy
all
medicine.
lose its meaning.
Do you take Claritin?
That
Claritin
is
doesn't
why
really
you
work
marked
that well.
yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna opt in.
The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter what you choose until you actually process the thought. So you can choose between.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
Yeah.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere.
God fucking shit.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Can I
Damn, I
help
need to
you?
get money.
Look who it is.
Who's this?
Hi, gendarme.
Oh, it's this
Another
guy.
rendezvous.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
So different.
Yeah.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
You did? And how did you like him?
You're right. He was naturally bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
What are you? What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Woo! Allergies related.
Oh no. Should I turn off the fan?
Maybe.
Which, yeah.
Cat hair vortex.